Welcome to Millwood Outdoors. I'm Jeff, and thanks for tuning in today. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing and doing a burn on my Solo Stove Mesa XL tabletop fire pit. This is the red version, the red one, and you can see the box is red to go along with it. I received this as a Father's Day present for my daughter and my son-in-law. So let's unbox it, let's see what's inside. So it comes in a black case. Attached to the black case is a Solo Stove decal, a sticker. I'm sure I'll be able to make good use of that. So as I'm unboxing this, you'll notice that I've already did a burn with it once already. The plan was to video the first burn. That's what I wanted to do, but I never got at it. We happened to be up at the cabin here with my daughter and son-in-law, and we had a rainy day on the porch, and this is kind of the perfect thing for if you got to spend a rainy day on the porch. What better way to do that than to have a little fire in your tabletop fire pit. So I've already done one burn on this already. I did my best to clean it up, and let's look at what's inside. So we've got some instructions that talk about how to get started. And a little card with the accessories that are available. And that this was a gift, Happy Father's Day, from my daughter and my son-in-law. So there's not too many pieces. There's the stand, and these legs fold out. There's the base, and then there's the ring that goes on top. That's about it. So this is the larger of the two tabletop fire pits that Solo Stove offers. This Mesa XL is 7.1 inches high and 8.6 inches in diameter. The regular Mesa stove, not the XL, is 5.1 inches in diameter and 6.8 inches high. They both take, they say the maximum size for firewood is 5 inches for both. I haven't measured firewood for this, but I would think that this one would probably accommodate larger size firewood. So let me gather up some materials so we can light a fire in this. So I have all the material gathered up for lighting a fire in this mini fire pit. Solo Stove, in their directions, they recommend using a fire starter, and I could do that, but all my fire starters are wax. They have some sort of wax in them, and I don't really want to use a wax fire starter, at least not right away. So when I grill out, I use charcoal, and I have a chimney for that. And the chimneys just use newspaper on the bottom and charcoal on top, and this basically, the concept is similar to the chimney. So I couldn't see why I couldn't use newspaper. So we've got newspaper that'll go on the bottom, and on top of that we have some small dry sticks that are broken up. And then for firewood, I have some ash. So we made some ash for firewood, and we had some small pieces, some small rounds. So we just split those up into smaller pieces, and then we'll use that for the main firewood. If you don't have access to mini firewood, there's places online that you can order it from. I know back40woodhound.com has a huge selection of mini firewood. So if you don't have any firewood of your own for a mini fire pit like this, make sure and check their website, back40woodhound.com. So first we'll add the newspaper. And then we'll add a few sticks. So the paper's catching real good. Be patient with this. Don't add the big thick wood too quickly. You want to give the small sticks a chance to catch fire. I know the day that we used it when it was raining, we really enjoyed it. It'll keep it'll throw off some heat. Some people say they don't throw off a lot of heat. Maybe not a lot, but certainly enough to keep a couple of people warm. And this certainly would be good for roasting marshmallows over. I haven't tried roasting marshmallows yet, but I'm sure we'll get to that. So we'll add a little bit of the ash. And we'll put the ring on top. One thing that surprised me when we got it going is that how tall the flame is. It's actually, it'll take a little bit to get going, but once it gets going, it'll be a lot taller than I would have thought. It's at least twice as high as the stove at times. So I'm glad I got the Mesa XL. I think I'm really going to enjoy using this. I'm sure the Mesa is a nice fire pit too, but I've heard online that some people think it's a little small, and honestly, I don't think I would want. I would want a fire pit that's. I would want a fire pit that's any smaller than this. This seems plenty small already. So we've got the sticks going. And so we'll just add a third piece of ash in here, and we'll let it get going a little bit more. You don't have to burn wood in your Solo stove. You can burn pellets also. There's plenty of videos out there that are reviewing the Mesa and the Mesa XL using wood pellets, so just look those up on YouTube. There's a lot of accessories available for your Solo Stove Mesa XL. On the Solo Stove website, they have a heat deflector. They have an accessory pack that includes some sticks for roasting marshmallows, a pellet scoop, a lid that you can put over the top when you're ready to put the fire out. They have some fire starters and wood pellets. And if you go on Amazon, there is all manner of accessories, from carrying bags to cooktops to heat deflectors of different shapes and sizes, a fire pit mat to put underneath your Solo stove, covers, mini firewood, all sorts of things. So plenty of extra accessories if you want to add those to your Solo stove. Yeah, here we go. Now we're getting... So that ash firewood is starting to burn. So one of the things that I noticed when I burnt this for the first time is that as it got hot, the top part of the outside, the finish actually started to turn darker. And I thought maybe it was going to stay that way, but actually once it cools off, it seems like the finish, like the color restores back to its normal color. Now I don't know if that will do that all the time, or if after so many burns would it stay a darker color. I don't know. So I think that smokeless technology that's built into the Solo stove, that's starting to work. So we've got air coming in these bottom holes, and then there's a row of holes on the inside, and so that air is coming in, and then it's coming out on the inside and creating sort of a jet engine effect. So if you can hear this, if you can hear the dog barking, that's one of the neighbor dogs. It's pretty quiet out here tonight, which is kind of what's nice about being up at the cabin. But it's awful quiet, and a barking dog, the sound could carry quite a ways. I think they're about a quarter mile away, and yet I can hear the dog. I don't know what he's barking about. Maybe he's upset that their owners don't have a tabletop fire pit like we do here. Well, there you have it. So the unboxing and the burn of the Solo Stove Mesa XL tabletop fire pit. I'm really happy that I have this, and I look forward to using it for many years. When me and my wife are up here, or if we have company over, and I think I may have to look at getting some of the accessories that are available, so we can use this to make s'mores. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and make sure and spend some time outdoors.